Hey Cancer, this is your March 2022. This is a general reading for Cancer. I'm going to pull a couple vibrational match oracles first, and then I'm going to get into a Celtic cross. Spirit, please tell me what my Cancers have for the month of March for 2022. Just give me two. Whoa. These cards are kind of hard to control. Alright, so we have soul ties, a bond on a deeper level, soul contract, knitting of souls, familiar feeling, soul recognition, intimate ties, karmic partner, clear your ethical cords, yoni steam versus bee steam, past life connection, break any unhealthy attachments, and obsessive thoughts. Wow, Cancer, that is deep. I mean, starting off the reading with some soul ties. Oh, Atlanta. Doesn't surprise me. All right, give me one more. You guys are deep. Soul ties. I mean, look at this card. Beautiful. Give me one more, Spirit. Welcome to my channel if you're new here. And if you like the reading, please hit share and or like, share, and subscribe. I would be so appreciative. Oh wow, health check. Focus on bettering your health physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Listen to your body. QI imbalance. Take preventative actions, change your eating habits, rest your body, reduce stress, holistic medicine, sound healing, and mind over matter. Wow. Okay, Cancer. Yeah, health check. Health check and soul ties. Okay. Okay. We're just going to get into a Celtic cross. Spirit, what does my Cancers have for, oh geez, March 2022, please? All right, well, that explains it. Okay. Wow, there's a lot of Cancer that's already showing up in your own reading. I'm not surprised. We got a lot of emotions going here. Oh. Wow. Okay. I had a feeling it was going to be a little bit of a deep reading with you guys. But you know what? I love it. Okay. So we have Eight of Swords in your overall kind of present position. We have the Chariot in the challenge position, the Ace of Cups in your subconscious, the King of Cups in your recent past. In your near future, we have the Seven of Swords. The future is Death card. The Strength is your present kind of internal influences or internal what's going on with you, your current state. We have the Ten of Pentacles and your external influences, the Four of Wands and your hopes and fears, and the King of Swords as your outcome. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Star, Judgment, the Five of Cups, and the Temperance. Oh, Cancer. I just want to say I love you guys. You're such deep. You guys just feel things so deep, and I love it. That's what makes you guys unique. Okay, so your present energy, or your present energy, your overall energy, your present energy, let's just sum it up that way, is the Eight of Swords, okay? So either you're failing to see the truth on something, or you're stuck in a situation that you can absolutely get yourself out of, where you can untie yourself, but you choose not to. So you just stand in the stuck. Like, she can get herself out. She's surrounded by freaking swords, okay? But she's like, no, I think I'm going to chill here, okay? In your challenge position, this is your card. The Chariot is Cancer energy. This is moving forward. This is overcoming obstacles. And obviously, when you're tied up, you're not going to overcome obstacles. It looks like you don't really have any. You're like, no, I think I'm just going to hold out for a second and wait for someone maybe to help me. So this is, and I don't mean that in a bad way. Don't take that to offense. But the Chariot's about moving forward. It's about overcoming obstacles, seeing the victory, just freaking going for it. And having that balance is the black and white duality on the bottom. And that's in your challenge position, okay? The King of Cups is in your recent past. King of Cups is, well, it's also your energy. He's Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. He's water. He's the king of water, you know. And you even see the shell of his throne. The shell is what protects him. You know, you guys are crabs. You kind of tend to have a hard shell, but on the inside, you're extremely emotional. You're extremely sensitive. And I feel like you've either had to hide your feelings from something in the past. Maybe it was a soul tie. It says karmic, you know, it could be a karmic, it could be a past life connection, or maybe in the past, like you didn't, because kings take charge, you know, of their emotions, and they're deeply emotional, but they don't show them on the surface. So there's something in this where you don't, maybe you haven't shown your emotions to something or someone, because soul ties. And I feel like a lot of these readings these general readings are coming out to be love readings. You know, and I'm just gonna read, I mean, soul ties, you have the Ace of Cups, the freaking Four of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles. I mean, come on. Maybe you didn't, you know, kind of let your emotions out, or didn't let your emotions be known quite some time. And I feel like maybe those are the obstacles that you have to overcome. The Seven of Swords, she's kind of looking at the Eight of Swords. So this is in your near future. The Seven of Swords, people say it's like lies, deceit. This person obviously she's stealing, it's like she's stealing swords from the army, right? You have to have a strategy to do that. And she's trying to get away with something. So either you kind of had a deep knowing about this, about someone in your life, and it could be someone even that you work with. I don't know, with all these love cups, with all these Ace of Cups, and you know, the soul ties and stuff. It could be a person, it could even be somebody that's really close to you that maybe you're kind of guarded on really showing your emotions to, and it could be even a new love interest, or someone that you had an interested or been romantically involved in. Because in the near future, it's either self-sabotage or you're seeing the truth, which you didn't see before in this position. Somebody lying, and I hate to say this, but I have to read it like I see it. Because this is a person that's failing to see the truth. Okay, and I didn't go through the rest of the cards yet, but I want you to understand, like, this is your present kind of overall. You are present, as in this is like the week coming, but it's presently where you're kind of, you feel kind of like bound to something, or you're not seeing the truth on something. And your outcome is the King of Swords, which is like clarity. He does see the truth. The King of Swords is no bullshit. And so I feel like in your near future, I feel like you didn't allow yourself to be emotional in a situation, because, so water signs are really intuitive, okay? You guys probably had an inkling, if I'm being completely honest, about the energy that I feel. I feel like that you had an inkling of something was kind of off in a relationship, whether it be at work, whether it be in love. I want to say it's in love because there's like the Ace of Cups and the Four of Wands here and the Ten of Pentacles, that you didn't feel totally open on fully expressing your emotions, because the King of Cups is somebody who is deeply emotional but does not show it, okay? Like has all the emotions, right? But he plays it cool and he doesn't show it. So that's in your recent past. And I feel like you had some kind of inkling that maybe there was something that was hidden, or something that somebody that was being sneaky. And I feel like you didn't want to see it at first, and that was something maybe you even had to overcome, because the Ace of Cups is your subconscious. I feel like you want this, you know, emotionally overfilling cup of love, and you want these like soul ties. But I feel like whatever it is that you're dealing with, it's causing you so much stress that it's almost like making your health bad. And the Seven of Swords is your near future, and then the future, there's the Death card. So this is an ending of a cycle. It's also Scorpio energy. Ending of a cycle. It's also transitioning, okay? So you can either be transitioning, and because in the past you did not show your emotions. Like, I see this two ways. It could be something that you kind of intuitively knew, and it depends on what you're going through right now. You intuitively knew, like in a situation, let's just say in a relationship, you are very emotional about someone, or had like a really deep emotional connection, and felt like it was a soul tie to someone, and formed that connection, but didn't truly show your full emotions, which were like self-sabotaging yourself, okay? Now, either you can make this transition because deeply you wanted the Ace of Cups, right? Deep down you want the Ace of Cups, something that's emotionally fulfilling, that's enlightening, that's loving, that, you know, having your cup overpouring with love and, you know, emotion. But you're either transitioning or you're ending something, and having the strength and courage to either, because the Ten of Pentacles is a long time legendary like success, like it's having all of the things that you want, you know, and having that stability. This is in your external influences. In your hopes and fears position, you have the Four of Wands, which is happiness, harmony, the 1111 card, like that balance, like that beautiful relationship. And with you having the Ace of Cups in your subconscious and the Soul Ties card, and I just feel like you really want these things. You really want that long-term, like, committed relationship. And I feel like you're either scared and you're self-sabotaging yourself and afraid to seeing the truth, and afraid to move forward with something that is like what you want, and you're having to find strength and courage to move forward, to not be the King of Cups. I mean, be the King of Cups, but share your emotion. Or you are kind of intuitively know that something isn't good for you, but you're afraid to move forward and see the truth. And it's someone or something that's kind of lies to see. It's just not good. And you have to end it anyway, and have the strength and courage to move on. And still kind of like, because this is your external influences. So it depends. You have to take what resonates. I see two different stories here. I feel more like this is you needing to be more emotionally open, and the Death card is here because the Death card is actually welcomed in the tarot. Okay, this is, it's either the ending of a cycle or it's a transition. You know, you're ending a way of doing things, or you know, something in your life to begin something new. So it's not like it's like a complete ending and lies and deceit. It could be, you have to take it as it resonates, but I feel like deep down you haven't been really emotionally open. and you have soul ties. Like, I feel like there's something coming in that is going to give you the 10, like this 10 of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands and this Ace of Cups that you like truly deeply desire. And I feel like you're almost worrying yourself sick over it. But I feel like you're almost, because the King of Swords, this is seeing clarity too. Seeing clarity. And if you notice, the King of Swords has butterflies in the top. So that's transition, okay? Seeing clearly. Like the King of Swords, he's like, I know what I want. I'm going to cut right to what I want. No, like the King of Swords is no BS. So internally, I think you need to find strength and courage, because if it is something in Cancer, like you guys are so deeply emotional and it's so beautiful and you love so intensely and deeply and you were so sensitive, and I'm not saying that in a bad way, but I feel like you need to open your heart to whatever it is that's coming in, because I know deep down you want this Ace of Cups, you want that emotional fulfillment and that joy and that, like, the 10 of Pentacles, long-term stability. And I mean, if you don't, then this message isn't for you, but I feel like you are having trouble like overcoming the obstacles and failing to see the truth. Like, open your heart, stop self-sabotaging yourself, you know, and that cycle, because you deserve it. You deserve the 10 of Pentacles, you deserve the 4 of Wands, you deserve to feel loved. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, you have the 9 of Pentacles, the Star, and the Judgment. I mean, whoa. You know, these are two huge major arcana. The 9 of Pentacles is fine and stable by themselves, and I feel like, you know, she's self-made success, and I feel like that's where you guys are at now. But what comes after the 9 of Pentacles? The 10 of Pentacles. So it's awesome that you're here, but if you don't open yourself up emotionally, you're never going to get to this. You know, I'm not saying you're never going to be successful. Don't get me wrong. I think you have your self-success, but if you look at this girl, if you look at her, she's just kind of, I mean, she looks kind of lonely, right? And if partnership isn't what you want or whatever, that's totally fine. You know, it could be she's looking onto something else or another project or whatever, if you want to take it that way. But she looks like she has everything, but she's still, it looks like she's still wanting, you know, more. And after the 9 of Pentacles, it comes the 10 of Pentacles, okay? And then you have the Star, which is finding balance, healing, hope, and renewal. And then it's the Judgment, which is making a judgment calling, having an awakening. And I think that's what's happening to you guys. You're having an awakening of being like, you need to stop being so closed off. I mean, it's definitely not good for your health. You guys definitely need to rest, because Cancers also feel things really intensely. So take a moment to rest, go through this transition, figure out what you want. But I mean, you guys are so loving. Don't ever feel bad for wearing your heart on your sleeve, and it sometimes does lead to heartbreak, but if you want this kind of energy, then I think that you need to go for it, and you need to just share your emotions. So that's it. That was actually kind of deep, so I'm sorry, Cancer, but I love you guys, and I know that you guys have a lot of love to give, and you absolutely deserve everything that is beautiful and happy, and your 10 of Pentacles and your 10 of Cups and your Ace of Cups, and having your emotional cup fulfilled. But I feel like don't fight something that might be a soul tie, and you don't know until you give it a chance. So I love you guys. If you want to book a private reading with me, please, the link is in the description box. And yeah, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one, Cancer. Bye.